Hi everybody, I'm Florida Trailblazer, exploring the history and wilderness of Florida. Today I'm out here enjoying the great outdoors, experiencing the scenic wilderness at the Green Swamp. And I'm with my friend here, Garrett. How you doing?
Doing good, man.
Garrett is joining me today on a little hiking tour. We're gonna see some interesting sights. You wanna come up here and just tell us a little bit about yourself, man?
Sure thing. I'm a USF student over in Tampa and a journalist major. So I'm out here with Florida Trailblazer here to document Florida wilderness as well as his experiences out here.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm glad to take you out here and share this beautiful place with you and see some interesting history along the way. And in your time here, do you like to go out, enjoy the outdoors and hike or hunting and things like that?
Definitely. I'm a hunter myself and I love hiking. So it's definitely a thing that I'm very much interested in.
Awesome.
Wilderness.
Do you get a chance to go out, or you're so busy you just don't get to get out that much?
Well, college is college.
Yeah.
It gets busy, but you always got to find time to enjoy nature, definitely.
Yeah, get out when you can. I know you're busy, but anytime you can, just come out to the wilderness because it's always a way to refresh yourself and get inspired. And when you leave here, you take a piece of that with you and just keeps you coming back out here, man. That's how it is for me. It's addicting, but in a good way, you know?
Of course.
It's great to be out here with you and great to meet you. I'm looking forward to hiking these woods. We already saw some wildlife. It was really awesome. We saw some deer and hopefully we can experience some more. The woods here, getting deeper into this amazing wilderness. What do you think so far?
Looks absolutely wonderful back here. Beautiful.
Yeah, it's real lush and green, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I like about it. The path is a little overgrown, so walking through some tall grasses here. Hopefully you don't mind a little bushwhacking.
Of course.
When you go out exploring with me, I like to go off the beaten path, just so you know. So I hope you don't mind.
No problem at all.
Yeah. It's fun though, to kind of go off the beaten path and see what you can discover along the way. And usually you find the most scenic spots like that, you know?
Mm-hmm. Definitely. Never know what you'll find out here.
Yeah. So we're hiking towards this area now. There's a little bit of history to the site as well. It used to be part of a homestead. It may have been used as a hunting camp at one time. So often when you come out to these places, there's many layers of history to discover and learn about. And along the way, there's some really amazing scenic features, some ponds and wilderness sections you might enjoy. So I'm looking forward to sharing that with you.
Definitely.
I'll check back in with you folks shortly as we get closer to the area. Garrett's out here getting some footage, taking some photos and shooting some video clips here of this beautiful little pond. It may be a sinkhole, I'm not really sure, but it's really scenic. Checking out this pond over here. It looks like a pond, maybe an old quarry or something, or a spring, a sinkhole. We can't tell, but the water's got a bluish tint to it, like a bluish green, and it looks really deep. It goes all the way around this area. It's pretty cool. What do you think, man?
It's really interesting, man. I mean,
Yeah.
It's really, you don't get to see this often.
Yeah, you're getting some good photos and videos out here of this section.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, sometimes when I come out here, if you listen really good and just be patient, you can hear some of the alligators in the area. I heard baby gators recently out here. I've seen alligators out here in this particular pond. So you never know. But either way, it's still a nice scenic area. It's peaceful out here. Let's take a walk further in, man. Beautiful day out, isn't it?
Yep.
Nice and sunny. There's a slight breeze coming through. It's not really too hot. I mean, it's a little warm, but less humid today, right?
Yeah, definitely not. Definitely not typical Florida heat.
Yeah, we're getting a little bit of a break. This is our fall.
Yeah. Exactly.
But it should get a little bit, next couple months, it should get cooler. And it makes for a more comfortable hike when you come out here when it's not as humid. Less bugs too. And check this out, there's another pond over here.
Look at that.
Yeah, see it there?
Hmm?
I think this is connected to the other area that we were just at. It's all just one big section out here. We're seeing a lot of fish out here. What kind of fish do you think they are?
Looks like a Florida gar maybe. And a lot of brim. Panfish.
If you look in this pond here, and we think this was actually a quarry, right?
Yeah.
Like a mine where they were digging up maybe limestone or phosphate possibly. That's what we're thinking, is we're seeing a lot of limestone around the area. But anyways, in this water here, if you look closely, you see a lot of fish just grouped up together, and it's pretty amazing to see it. We're just taking it in here. Let's walk over here. Looks like it's more open on this section. We can get a better view. And watch your step. You don't want to trip over any of these rocks. Dude. We may have just spooked an alligator. We saw another alligator earlier and it went into the water. And there was another one just in front of us on the shore here, the bank. Scurried off into the water, I think. You think it was an alligator?
Yeah. That was definitely an alligator.
Take a look at this.
Big one.
Nice little views here. I'm gonna walk over here by where this alligator was. Be very careful. It was right here. So it's right behind me on the bank right here. They are elusive creatures. But I enjoy seeing them, you know?
Definitely.
It's always a treat seeing wildlife, especially alligators. I always do my best to give them their space. But sometimes you can't help but spook them when you walk into these areas because they're out here sunning themselves during the day. So we're getting close to this Homestead site. And Garrett's been really enjoying the wildlife out here in nature. And we're seeing some traces from the past. He's taken some photos and videos. Some of the history we're starting to see. What do you think this is?
Looks like a stove maybe, or some
Part of it.
appliance maybe.
Yeah, part of an old appliance or cabinet, something. It's really hard to make out because just a shell of it remains. And then we have a cinder block here.
all overgrown. In a very long time since anyone's even been out here. Definitely.
Yeah. Often these places are lost to the past, but when we come out here and explore and document them, it's like reliving history and taking a trip back in time to old Florida, you know? Let's take a journey back into this area of the woods. See what we can see over there. So we made it to this area where a possible homestead site used to be. You can see some of the cinder blocks and pieces of wood and metal. And we're out here taking some photos and shooting video clips. What do you think of this area?
It's definitely interesting. I never seen Florida Homestead exactly, but
Yeah, it may have been a homestead or a hunt camp at one time. It's hard to say what the history could be on this place, but obviously people were out here living, and it's amazing to see some remnants from the past here. It's not much, but you can definitely tell. You can see the outline right here, see it? Where the structure was.
definitely very old.
Yeah, probably in 1940s or 50s maybe. It's really hard to know.
Even a little bit of mortar still on the bricks.
Yeah, but it's definitely been out here for quite some time. So we've been exploring around this site. Really enjoying some of the history here. You got to be careful when you're walking around. Don't step on any nails or get cut on some of the metal. We're gonna make our way back out to this pathway. You want to explore more of the wilderness here?
Yes, sir.
Get further back in?
Mm-hmm.
All right, 'cause there's some more interesting sights to see out here. I really enjoyed seeing some of that wildlife though,
Oh yeah,
coming up here.
definitely.
We actually got to see some of the alligators. We heard them at first and didn't get to see much of them because they kept getting spooked, but we waited for a while and they finally came out. That was pretty neat. And then we saw a lot of fish. So we're coming back out into this opening. There's an old path here. It's probably used as a road at one time to get out here. So we're out here continuing to explore in the green swamp. Truly is amazing. Seeing some cool sights, wildlife along the way. So you're out here hiking with me today. We're doing a video, but you're also doing a video for a project you're working on.
Great.
You want to talk more about that?
Sure thing. I'm as previously mentioned, I'm a journalist student at USF, and currently we're doing projects related to videos and video-based journalism.
Okay.
So one of the videos what we're doing and what I'm covering is Mr. Florida Trailblazer here, as well as so just things about the Florida wilderness in general, but specifically spotlighting some of the initiatives that some people have done to showcase the wilderness and hiking in Florida. That's mainly what I'm trying to cover right now.
That's awesome. So we made it to this area. Some abandoned vehicles are. There's an old shack over there. It's a really intriguing place. There's a couple buses right here. And they date back to probably around the 1940s or 50s, somewhere in that time period, I'm thinking. There may have been a homestead site out here at one time. This could have been used as a hunt camp over the years. It's really hard to say, but people were staying out here What do you think? Garrett's over here doing some photos and shooting video. Just taking in this interesting place.
Bizarre.
Have you ever seen anything like this in the woods?
Never.
Ever come across any abandoned vehicles, anything like that?
I mean, I've come across chimneys and stuff like this, or stuff like that, but not this.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, it's a unique place. I really enjoy coming out to this area.
Borehole?
Yeah, looks like you can see it right there, shattered. And if you look closely here, you can see the manufacturer, Bluebird. See if I can get a good angle with the camera. It says Bluebird Bodies, steel, and there's a bird logo on there. So what you can do is look up the manufacturer and find out a lot of information about this vehicle. Get some good angles. You can see part of a fence post here. So there's a post here, some barbed wire. So back in there may have been a structure at one time. And you got part of a structure here still standing, this little shack. Take a look in here. Coming over towards you. Okay. Exploring around this site. There's a couple abandoned buses. Old shack over there. Really neat place. Get some good footage.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Yeah. Look at these relics from the past. Just out here rusting away. Nature is reclaiming the site too. So walk with me over this way. We'll go over this way. Watch your step coming through here. What do you think of this view?
Crazy.
Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah.
I like looking at the front of this bus. The old bumper and grill, the headlights. Just very unique. Take a look at this bus here. Really amazing.